Well, hello there, Dukely here, and today I'm playing some StarDrive. I've got about an hour or so, so I figured I would play some of this for you. I like this game. I play it every once in a while. It's a space, I don't know, galaxy thing. We'll start it up. There is a second one of these, but it's garbage, and the first one's a lot better. Anyway, we're going to do a new game. No chance it's remembered my already pre-made race. I guess not. But we'll play as the Drylock Council since they're pretty cool. We're gonna change our color to this nice green. Oops, I've already fucked it up. There we go. That's nice. We'll leave all that the same. It's fine with me. We're gonna change the galaxy size to epic, normal, opponents. We want the full amount of opponents, normal. I'm going to put it on easy because this game is very hard. So yeah, I figured I'll play this for an hour or so. Maybe do two, 3, 4 episodes depending on how I split it up. And you guys can let me know what you think of it. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff awful quick here, so don't mind me. Oh right, I need to hit this. We're going to have him explore right away. We're going to go down here to AI. You're going to want to turn... auto explore should be on. Don't auto colonize. Auto build. Really loud frigate. Automatic freighters. Something's wrong with my game on this because I'm only getting sound out of one side. I get most of the sounds from left side. It's mostly the interface stuff. I can only hear it on my right headphone. That's really weird. I never played it with headphones, so... It could be that's just something that's happened right now. Anyway, we're going to zoom out a bit. You can see that here's the whole known universe. And this is the single star system that we're in. This is a really shitty planet. We're not going to colonize that. We have a colonizer. What we're going to do quickly is tell our first place to... I'm going to double click. And we're going to say... Build us some more scouts, please. Sorry, I've been having some beers, so I'm a little slow. Having a nice beer when we play this game. Probably shouldn't say what it is, but it's of the Irish variety, so you can make a pretty good guess there. This game has a cool shipbuilding system, kind of like Star Ruler 2, which you saw me play a couple weeks ago. So we'll probably get into that, but not quite yet since, well, there's no point really. Oh, research, of course. Okay, we're going to want to research right away. Starfleet construction, starship construction, Corvette hull, and then go right to frigate, shipyards, armor theory, all that stuff. You want that really quickly because you need to build military forces and stuff quickly. Otherwise the computer will be like, you're very weak and I shall take advantage of you. And you don't want that, so... No, I want that queue. So, make sure to get some ships as quickly as possible. If you're really worried about it, you can build, you can take a freighter hull and put weapons on that, I think. I don't know, maybe they patched that so you can't do it anymore. I think this is made entirely by a single man, and single guy made the second one as well. Pretty impressive. Hold on, I'm just trying to remember... So this is the only planet we've seen? Oh no, here it is. Okay, so here's the planets that our scouts have scouted. So this is an alright planet, actually. It's got a very high fertility. It's not very rich, but it can hold a fair amount of population. I would like to colonize that, but this means that there's hostile forces in that system, so we probably cannot colonize it without taking casualties. If we go and look... We can't really see where the forces are, but I'm sure that they're plentiful and probably going to need to wait until we have at least cruiser hulls or something. Let me look at the frigates. Once we have some frigates. Lovely. Okay. So, just waiting now for the scouts. We'll speed it up a bit. You can use plus and minus to go faster and slower. There we go, some scouts. We'll probably build a couple more scouts just to be on top of everything here. We got some already. We're going to build some infiltrators to just, like, sit around and protect our planet. I don't know why those sound effects are really loud. I'm sorry if they're too loud. Why don't I'll just do this. Oh. Well, that did indeed crash the game, but it's no problem. We had done very little. I turned it down. I had to actually turn it down in the mixer because it wasn't turning down correctly. And it sounds the same, exact same volume for me. But I listened back to it on the video. It doesn't sound too loud. Hopefully it's a little bit quieter now for you. Anyway, we're just going to queue up the stuff we had before. We're going to build a bunch of scouts, a bunch of infiltrators. We're going to go back here to our research. We're going to get our hulls, our shipyard, our armor theory, our sociolinguistics, interstellar governance, and fleet supply. We'll be done with that. We're going to turn our AI back on to auto-colonize and auto-build and automatic frigates, because otherwise it's a pain in the ass to manage all the frigates. Also, you can put everything on AI in this game and make it a lot easier for yourself as you're like learning how to play. Oh, we're actually in a really good position this time. We're in this bottom like left quadrant, so we can probably very easily defend the area. So let's see. We've got not habitable, not habitable, not habitable, and not habitable. Fantastic. So yeah, there's a shitload of star systems, but you could probably only inhabit about a quarter of them. Maybe even less, like an eighth, probably be more accurate. So Drell 1, we can colonize it as a desert average. I think that's better than it was the last time. I think we might as well colonize it. It'll be easy for us to support it from this planet because they're so close together. So we'll just click on it and say colonize, and then it will automatically send our little colony ship over there. He'll colonize it for us. There we go, he's going over there, and it'll be like, meow. There it goes. It's successfully colonized for us. We're going to build a starport right away. We're going to go over here and tell it to become the governor to automatically manage it for a core world so that it will try to balance itself out. And then eventually, basically, this area in here, this detail, will tell you what's happening with the planet. So you can tell how developed it is, basically, by this detail. This colony is set to import food, blah, blah, blah. So a solitary outpost has taken root here, while all economic activity in the planet is centered in and around the outpost. Okay, so that's basically saying that's a level, like, 1. If we go here and look at this planet, this densely populated planet is covered with megacities and suburbs from one end of the globe to the other. And that's basically saying this is like a very powerful city, a very powerful planet, rather. And are these guys not auto-exploring like they should be? Oh no, auto-explore. My mistake. Auto-explore, I didn't turn it on because I'm stupid. So we can see all our ships there. Nothing yet, really, to manage there. So there we go, you can see our guys going all over the place. Down here in the corner is a little picture. You can use L, and it opens a list of all the planets that you are aware of. So you're looking for barren average. We could take that if we really needed it, if we can't find anything else. You want to try to find planets close in the cluster. Otherwise, you'll have a very far-reaching empire. It'll be kind of hard to defend. Okay, so this has told us in this planet here they found an anomaly. Jesus, an anomaly. Okay, hyperspace flux. That means your guys can't use jump drives, so they're just going to be going a little bit slow right now. Great. Slow fucking hyperspace. Alright, we're about to unlock the hull. There we go. We've unlocked the Corvette hull. So we can get a Crescent Corvette. So we're going to go to Drell 3. They're still working hard on those infiltrators. We've got one here. Hey, little guy. So we can build a bomber and a Corvette. I think those are my own designs from previous games. So that's good. Let's see if I look at this. Well, that looks like something I might build. I really don't know. You can basically delete the basic ships and rebuild them how you want, which I think is what I've done here. So we'll build... what we're probably going to want to do is build a fleet. We'll just build a small fleet of a couple Corvettes. Since our production's not the greatest right now, we can probably only build 2. So we'll probably build a couple Corvettes, I think. We'll build 2 of those to start. That'll be good. We haven't encountered anybody else, so we don't have anybody to like push around or look tough at or anything. Also, before I build those, actually, we're gonna build some colonizers. At least 2. And we'll put these at the bottom. Is that right? Up 1. There you go. We'll have a look at the planets we've seen so far. So we can go by fertility, which is kind of what we want more than anything else, really. But this one here is very good, since it's very it's got a high fertility and it's very rich. So we'll set that on a colonize, because that's a good one. We're going to grab that as quick as we can. Uppus. That's good. That's pretty close by to us. Very good. We can look around and see if there's other ones worthy of being colonized within the system. Just a quick look around. Jesus Christ, I've only had like 1 beer. This one's alright. We might move to that eventually, because once this one has enough shit going on it, its farms will have no problem importing food there. But we don't want to do it quite yet. This one has a really high fertility, not very good production. It does have an anomaly, so it might be worth getting just for the anomaly. There is a... Where would that be? Is it under science? No, I'm thinking of Sins of the Solar Empire. Oh, that's apparently my flagship. Scans an anomaly, massive hyperspace. Okay, that's another hyperspace flux. I think those are random. I don't think there's anything really associated with those. So let's see. Drell 3 is our capital. So they've got all the infiltrators built. They're working on the colonizers now. Very good. Oh. Make sure that's set to core. Making decent money. Pay attention to your money. You can tax your people into space, but if you go into the negative, then you'll start getting rebellions and you'll lose the game, which is almost always what happens to me. So just keep increasing the taxes if you really need to. I think it's like a small penalty for growth, like a really small one. And I don't think there's much penalty at all, even if you like max out that tax thing. I've actually read things that say max out your taxes like right away, because there's no issue with it. Personally, I don't max out the taxes. The only thing you really need them is if you want to rush production. Actually, no, you don't even need to do that in this one. You don't have to pay for rushed production. If you see down here, we have... Oh, Christ. We've encountered the Kulrathi Shogunate, and it's given me a small fright. Okay, so these guys speak in, I think, haiku? Yeah, that's a haiku. One time we can make friendship and battles and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so... we can try to negotiate like a trade treaty with them or something. We're gonna respectfully offer. This is most favorable. We will accept. Okay, great. We don't want to give them too much, you know, right away. Okay, so they're fairly close to us. Slightly worrying, although they were peaceful. They actually have a fleet already. A core fleet. But it's 2 fighter craft, so I'm not really concerned about that. Because we already have the ability to build corvettes. And they probably know that we already have the ability to build corvettes, and actually have one circling around our home planet, so I'm sure they are not interested in fighting us at the moment. So we did set this one to colonize, if I'm not... Okay. Join us in pledging a mutual pact of non-aggression. We'll accept. We have no reason to fight them at the moment. So why bother? Now... that is set to colonize. It hasn't done that yet. This one we could take if we really needed it. They have that one. That's an alright one. We might go for that one. An Irindal. Where is that? Irindal. We noticed your scouts in the Irindal system. Wow, right away. We should know that the Kulrathi have claimed the system, and it would be wise to abandon thoughts of colonizing it. I don't know what I think about that. We'll call it off for right now, because there might be something elsewhere that we could go for. I have my window open too, because it's that time of year, so if you're hearing screaming or birds and shit, it's pretend they're space birds. Okay, these guys are fucking awful. Hello, goodbye. So we've encountered them already as well. Where are they? Just up there. Fantastic. They also have a core fleet consisting of 2 fighters. We've unlocked frigates already, so we're well ahead of the competition. Have I not turned auto-colonize on? I mean, he should just go automatically. We'll tell him to do it manually. I don't know why he hasn't gone by himself. You shouldn't need the auto-colonize thing on. We'll try it again, because maybe... Just cancel it and retry it, because maybe because we didn't have the colony ships, it was like... Yep, that's done it. He's gone, like, right away. Okay, good. So that'll be one of our other planets. So we can click Empire and just get a status of all of our planets. So this one's still only an outpost. We're going to make sure we import the production there, because they need to finish that outpost. Now, here on Drell... God fuck, what do you want now? In the Uppus system, you should know the Carthy have claimed this system. Maybe why said no, fuck off. It's ours. We spotted it before we knew who you were, and I'll fucking fight you for it. It's closer to... That's probably halfway between both of us. Now, because they have threatened me like this... Well, not so much as a threat, but they've discouraged me from being in the area. We're just going to dispatch our Corvette over there to make sure that nothing happens to our colony on Uppist 1. And we're probably going to dispatch some troops as well. I think we'll probably dispatch all of our guys from Drell. Oops. So you just right-click... Oh, for fuck's sake. You just right-click directly on their picture and shoot them into space. We'll just replace them, and then we'll... we might not have a frigate built yet, so I just double-click like any RTS, and it gives you all of them. And we'll send them... right here to Uppist. Now there's a good chance they will immediately attack me. Yep. But does your strength match your boldness? It does. It does match my boldness, so why don't you suck a dick, Mr. Bear Man? Mr. Samurai Bear, you bastard. We're just got a Corvette. He's fucking having a great time. He's like, yeah, fucking, what are you gonna do? And we got our troops inbound. We already got some hyper gates are being set up to construct our fast hyperspace travel to Uppist. Okay, so these are like the religious nut jobs. They're really devoted. They trust me. That's good. We're gonna just say goodbye to you because I don't have time for you, sir. Okay, shipyard. Now, we do already have a frigate. It's a Scythe frigate. Actually, wait. No, we don't. We haven't built a frigate. So we'll build a frigate. So I'm just going to... Okay, it does pause when you're in this mode. Good. So, if we look at this, over here, we can see what requires a bridge, cockpit / command and control module. So that's under command. So we'll give it a bridge. We'll put the bridge just there. Now it needs, can have no empty slots. That's no problem. Well, let's get some weapons on first. We don't need bombs on this. We can use those elsewhere. A flak turret, we could put a couple of those on. These do only shoot in the direction that these little thingy-bobs are pointing. I can't quite fit that scatter flak turret on. It's too small of a hull. Whoops. Put that back on. Just put that forward. So we're going to put that there. And this... there. Oh, no. There. It's kind of like that. Oops, I turn that a bit. We just don't want the ship to be hit from like the rear or something. And of course, now that my dog knows that I'm recording something, he's going to start barking. Hopefully you won't hear that, but like I said, every window and door is open, so probably quite loud. Some Vulcan cannons, we'll just put some of those on like this. We're going to need some power, so we'll put in a medium nuclear reactor. Won't go there, so that's kind of destroyed that idea of having the turret there. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll put it there. And then we'll put this one here. We'll have a medium nuclear reactor. Does the... like that. That's going to give a good wide area of nuclear powers. I think it's actually better to do a bunch of small ones. Just because it seems to fit together a bit better. So these won't be... We can't have those up there. Oh, great. Now these dogs outside barking away. So we're going to want some medium warp engines for sure. Medium engine and a medium warp engine. And we're going to make these... no. We're going to make these... Oh, no. We're going to make them small engines because combat thrusters will not fit. So, we're going to need that nuclear reactor back there. Is that going to be enough? We need to put our command control back in before we forget. That'll work fine there. We don't need colony. We're going to want some ordnance storage. Oh, just a big one. A couple small ones here. Like that. Maybe just kind of fill this area out with those. We're going to want some armor for sure. We're going to want some fuel cells. Not too many, though. And those basically just give it stored power for warp. If it needs to jump away really quick. So we got some internal bulkheads. Oh, which we can't put there. So what can I put in an O spot? Oh, we'll put the ordnance there, I guess. Right, we're gonna move our our flak turrets there and there. On the side. Might as well have these facing forward. And then these will be on the side for just side defense. In case some fighters come around the side. And we could probably put some Vulcan cannons like this, actually. They fire forward. I don't think those will work. These should work like this. Alright. Can we actually get a internal bulkhead in here? So I can't put those in the O either. I think we can put those there and there. We'll put a small nuclear reactor right there, and then... So, we want a power plant. Nuclear reactor. Oops, shit. Fucking misclick like a boss. Okay. And of course can't put those there. Can we put them there maybe? Yes. Okay, so we'll just shift our stuff around a bit. And then we'll fill it out with our ordnance supply. There we go, and that's gonna be, everything's checking out okay. It's gonna be decently fast, can turn alright. 13,000 hit points, pretty good. Recharge at warp 7. So you just want to make sure none of these are red, and that it will all kind of re-equip quickly. So save. We'll save that as the scythe, sure. And we're ready. We're done. We're done here in the shipyard.